The topic that I am going to talk about in today's video is something that I can relate to a lot because I always used to make this mistake, and actually rectifying this mistake has helped me to improve my English to a great extent. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and my name is Siri. In this video, as I just told you, we are going to talk about a very important topic. So, when we are in the initial days of learning, it's very obvious that we fill our brain with a lot of thoughts. We are constantly thinking about English all the time because I know that feeling. I've been through that feeling in the initial days of my learning journey. I would always think about English. I would always think about how can I improve myself? What is that new thing that I need to learn? So this is that constant thing that I would focus on all the time. And I feel the same thing might happen with you as well. But what happens is that, of course, we are human beings. We have a lot of emotions. And in the initial days of journey, what usually happens is that we focus too much on proving that we know a lot of English. We focus too much on impressing the other person more than focusing on improving ourselves. Okay. Yes, I agree that we should know few advanced phrases, we should know a few advanced words, but the problem is that we assume that we sound attractive only when we know advanced phrases or advanced words. That is the reason we run behind these advanced phrases, advanced words, which makes our learning journey very much complicated. Don't get me wrong here. I'm not telling you that you should not learn advanced phrases at all or advanced words at all. I'm not telling you that. If you are someone who is absolutely a beginner, who is in the initial days of your learning journey, I would say don't even think about advanced phrases or advanced words, because thinking about them is just going to complicate your journey, and that is not going to help you at all to be fluent in English. I feel the number one reason why we run behind advanced phrases or advanced words is because we want to sound cool, and number two reason is we just want to impress the other person. I wouldn't deny this. I used to feel this a lot in the initial days. I used to just try and search for those words which are very cool, which are in the trend, to just try and make use of them, to just impress the other person that I know a lot of English. Okay, Siri knows a lot of English, so she is using these words. I used to think like this in the initial days of my journey. But I got to know that that's the mistake that I was making, and rectifying that mistake has actually helped me to a great extent. I wouldn't lie. Now, I don't understand what is the problem with using simple English. I mean, I think this is a myth that we carry in our brain, that if we want to sound attractive, so we are supposed to use all the advanced phrases and advanced words. Only then we are going to sound attractive. We cannot sound attractive by using simple English or simple basic grammar. I mean, why? Can't we just sound attractive by using simple English? Can't we just, improve our pronunciation a little bit and focus too much on delivering our ideas or delivering our thoughts just by using simple words and simple phrases? Can't we just do that right in the initial days of our learning journey? Now, I'm stressing too much on this topic because I want all the beginners out there to know that you don't have to focus on advanced phrases right in the initial days of your journey. Don't do that. If you are doing that, you are just trying to complicate your journey by your own self. Nobody is, trying to make your journey difficult. You yourself are trying to make your journey a lot difficult by focusing on all these myths that you have to focus on these advanced phrases, advanced words. I mean, of course, you are going to learn them in the future, however, eventually, but do not worry about them right in the initial days. Okay, now let me just try to explain this with an example. Let's say there's a staircase. Okay, you have to climb that staircase to reach second floor or first floor, whatever it is. Now, to climb that staircase, are you going to step on each step and that's how you are going to reach the first floor? Or right from first step, are you going to directly reach to step 10? No, right? You're not going to do that. If you do that, you're going to hurt yourself. You might just fall down on the staircase. That's what is going to happen. That's the exact mistake that we make even in English. We are in the initial days of learning. Okay? We are not learning the simple English. We are not learning the basic English. Directly, we want to step on to step 10, which is advanced English. Directly, if you're trying to do that, as I just told you, you are just going to fall down. You are just going to hurt yourself. The same thing. If you focus too much on advanced phrases right in the initial days of journey, many a times in the process you just feel like giving up, because focusing too much on advanced phrases right in the initial days is just going to complicate your journey so much. Because of that complications that you are applying to your journey, you just feel like giving up. You just don't want to continue with the process at all. And who is the reason for that? You are the reason for that, because you are telling your brain that I should learn advanced phrases, only then I am going to sound attractive, only then I am going to impress the other person, only then I can prove that I know English. First of all, I want all of you to analyze this, that are you learning English to impress the other person? Are you learning English to prove that you know a lot of English? Are you learning English to just create an impression in other person's mind? No, right? You are learning English to improve yourself. You are learning English because you want to grab a lot of opportunities in your life. Are you clear about this? If you are clear about this, don't focus on all the unnecessary things. You can express yourself in simple English as well. No matter how deep thoughts you have, no matter how creative thoughts you have, you can still explain them in simple English. There's nothing wrong with it. And number one advantage is that if you use simple English, you are being understood by every single person out there. Now let's say I absolutely I do not even know few advanced words. I accept it. I completely accept it, because I feel that beauty lies in simplicity. This is something that I believe in my life. Now, by this I do not mean that I do not learn advanced phrases at all. Of course, I know the meaning of those advanced phrases. It's just that I don't use them, because I feel I am the best when I'm expressing myself in simple English, because I want to be understood by every single person out there. If you are someone who's a beginner, absolute beginner, you should be able to understand what I'm trying to say. I can do that only by speaking in simple English. Okay, this is advantage number one you get. If you speak in simple English, you will be understood by every single person. Okay, sounding attractive is secondary. Okay, first you should be understood by everybody out there who wants to learn English. That is the first thing you should focus on. And the next thing is that you don't have to stress your brain. You don't have to stress your brain to think about all the advanced words or advanced phrases. I don't have any kind of negative opinion towards them. It's just that I'm talking about beginners here. I'm talking about your initial days of journey. Right in the initial days of journey, don't stress your brain too much thinking about it. Okay? If you're too much thinking about it, you are just trying to complicate everything. Do not try to complicate, try to simplify things. You can simplify your journey by using simple English. This is what I wanted to say. Now, I'm not saying that my English is absolutely attractive. My English is the one which is very much flawless. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that I'm very happy about this fact that I am able to express every thought of mine in simple English possible. And I'm very happy about this fact that people are being able to understand what I'm trying to say. Okay? If you observe how I speak, I rarely use advanced phrases or rarely use advanced words because As I told you, I feel my best when I express myself in simple English, and when I'm being understood by every single person out there. Okay. And coming to sounding attractive, I feel beauty always lies in simplicity. If you are just trying to play with the pronunciation and your voice modulation, that is what is going to make you sound attractive, not what kind of words you're using. I mean, it's okay if you are using simple words, it's all right, guys. Don't try to blame yourself all the time that you do not have a lot of knowledge in English. Okay. If you know those simple basic words, start your journey with them. Try to use them as much as possible. Try to build sentences within the few words that you know. Okay, that builds your creativity. Try to do that. Okay, we can't give excuses all the time. Try to do that. Okay. So this is the topic that I really wanted to talk about. Now, after hearing this video or watching this video, I'm sure I might get a comment telling me that we are already aware about this. Why are you always talking about this? If you're already aware about this, I'm talking to people who might comment that way. If you're already aware about this, why are you not applying this to your journey? Okay, I feel these are supposed to be addressed. These topics are supposed to be addressed. They are important. Okay, not when you are learning English, phrases, words, vocabulary, grammar, this stuff is important, I agree. Apart from that, there is a lot of mental well-being that should be taken care of. We think a lot about English because I've been through it. I know how it feels. I know what goes into it. That's why I'm telling you these are supposed to be addressed, and that's why I make videos on this topic, on these kind of topics, because I feel these are helpful. You agree or you don't, these are really helpful. It might just sound like that simple thing, but solving this problem of yours or rectifying this mistake of yours is just going to help you to a great extent. It's just going to help you to improve yourself in English to a great extent. Okay, so this is all I had to say in the video, guys. I just hope this video helped, and I just hope that you guys liked this video. Please share this video. All the people who really want to learn English, or who are worrying too much about how to learn English, what to focus on, just share this video with all those people, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And please do let me know your thoughts on this particular topic in the comment section, because your comments, they motivate me a lot, and you guys are the best. Okay, so that is it for the video, guys. I just hope you guys liked this video, and I'll see you guys very soon. Till then, you take care. I'll see you soon. Bye.